extra one before I even get dressed because that's how many aches and pains I have. So a sutra to the rescue, and it'll last all day long. It really is very popular. All right, speaking of very popular, I love Calista tools. We love Maria McCool. She has created incredible tools because she works with her clients day in and day out at this award-winning salon that she's created since she was 23 years old. And she has really brought us hot curlers, but not the way we used to have them when we were in high school. These are ones that are good for your hair, which is nice. And then look at the cool bag that she designed for us. So as we get towards graduation, whether it's high school, whether it's college, whether it's law school, as we get into a new season, I don't know about you guys, but my hair does something different. And these are just so simple to use, and they're good for your hair as well. You can see there's two different options for you. This is the long, this is the short. Maria will explain everything so you don't have to worry, but each one will come with 12 ion hot rollers, 12 claw clips. There's your claw clips, and they're different, obviously, for the different sizes, and the wonderful storage bag. 3 easy pays at 5 easy pays, pardon me, 5 easy pays at $19.80. Invest in good things for your hair. We go to the salon, we spend lots of money on our hair color, the majority of us, at least when we get a certain age, and you don't want to damage your hair by using the wrong thing, but you want those salon kind of results. So let me walk on over to Maria, who is going to talk to us, as she always does, show us on Cheryl how instantly you can go ahead and get everything from a wave to body to a tight curl with them.
Exactly, and these are not your old school hot rollers. You're actually looking at the technology. Each and every roller has its own PTC heater built right inside the roller that when you put it on the charging stand, it actually is what allows it to heat up. And as you can see, the actual roller itself is our fusion technology. So the roller is made with our ionic technology. It's not like a piece of plastic that goes into a hot box. The days of those old hot schoolers, you know, they're done, right? Like these aren't the old school hot rollers. Literally, it's like getting 12 individual tools. I know, right? It's so perfect.
It's so perfect. And she's using the short.
This is the short set.
Tell me who needs short and who needs long.
So if your hair is anywhere from your shoulder, I would say up, you and I could use the short. Today I did use the long, so I'll talk about that. But you would go with the short. Then below your shoulders, you're going with the longer set.
Okay.
Very, very simple to put them in. And as you can see, look at the incredible, this is the technology. I mean, is the shining crazy?
Yeah.
Like the fusion technology not only gives you, you know, the curl, but it gives you the shine and the body. And before I brush through this, I want to show you just how easy it is to use these. Again, the heater is built inside. The tips are cool. So you're holding this on the end where there's no heat at all, right? And so when I use the little teeth on it to comb my section, and then I get those ends in, roll down. These great clips are easy. Open them nice and wide and put it right in. Yeah. It's that simple. And then what happens is this is going to go from red to back to black when you know takes like 20 minutes for the heat to go away. The heat lasts in the roller for 20 minutes. So whether you want to leave them in for the full time or like me, I only had them in my hair for 5 minutes. So don't think of these as your old school hot rollers, and remember, you have lots of options, and we're going to show that to you. Whether you just want to get great volume and lift and body, right?
Beautiful.
And wouldn't it be? I mean, think about. I was thinking today you're shopping for this great the TSV, right? Your hair is under a hat and gets flattened out.
About that. Yep.
If you want to use like with the hot rollers, when I push this down, it pops right back up, right? You're going to have that fullness.
I think for my hair, it has a better memory. And even if my hair relaxes out of maybe as curly as it was, it's straighter. It doesn't have the kinks. It has a beautiful bend to it. Look at that hair in the back.
I know, right? So here's the great thing. In the summer, when it's hot, and we, you know, just let your hair dry by itself like the girls did. I asked them to wash it when they come in. And then just put the rollers in. You don't have to be neat about it, but changes the haircut to look exactly like your stylist did it.
Yes.
When you know,
Yeah,
round
maybe
brush
she
and
did
roller.
it. Yeah, round brush and the
and getting all of that. That's a lot of work. And if you have hair like yours, I'm sure I can only imagine how long it takes you. Pat has such great thick hair, how long it takes you to dry. But here is what you were asking before, Pat.
Yes.
So whether you're a short like Cheryl or even down to your shoulders, you're going with the short set. Once you clear your shoulders, you can go ahead with the long set. We are the only long hot roller on the market. So for those of you who loved rollers, right? Love hot rollers. I know you know this. With long hair.
Right.
And what happens is when you wrap long hair onto a hot roller that's this size, you put it in, right? As you wrap up, okay, so that's getting great curl because it's on the heat. By the time I get all the way in here, there's not much heat.
Right,
there.
the outside guys get cheated.
Right. So then what happens, you take it out and you just get this cute little curl on the end like I just did there. With our long rollers, you can get curl and volume all the way down to the root. And I'll show you exactly.
Look at that, Jill.
Is that perfect?
Ah, that's awesome.
And it's like, again, the ionic fusion technology, ceramic and ionic together, is baked into the roller when we make it, right? And then that is when that's what's housing the heater that's inside. So I do want to show you, as I take this out, I think it's important for you to know, like, okay, I have this long roller. I drop rollers all the time. I think it's one of those things that is a hairstylist thing.
They're durable. You don't have to worry at all.
So literally, let me just show you how we put this in. You can see from the curl that's there. You can do it a few different ways, but if you take this, just like you would be using a wand, and all you have to do is wrap that hair around it, make sure that end is in, and go in. Now, everything's getting heat, not just the ends,
so
you know what I
that's
mean?
why you roll it
right?
that way.
And then you've got this nice big clip like that. Now, when you get these, there's actually a QR code right on the stand itself, so that this way you can find out all different ways to use it.
Yeah,
because
so you can really do different things with it.
Right. Don't think that it's just one look. You could we only put 8 in Jill's hair when she came in today. You could put a dozen in. There's a dozen in the kit. If you put a dozen in, you're going to get more curl. You could put like
Jill.
Okay. Oh wait. Okay. There.
Farrah
Jill.
Fawcett.
She literally told me,
Look
she goes,
how
okay, I just
fabulous.
shampooed my hair. Did you want me to do something? I'm like, nope. I was like, no. I mean, that was just taking the rollers out. And again, this is with 8 of them. So we had a lot in there. She got a lot of curl. We could do less. We could do more. And I know that we have, after we show Jill, we'll show you different ways to wrap it that'll help you understand, oh, so when I get these home, look at that.
Look at that.
And this is the before. No, that she shampooed and let it dry by itself. Your hair dries by itself like this. We put these in, and no joke, how long?
Beautiful.
Tell them how long they were in.
God.
5 minutes?
5 minutes and my hair
Is that it?
reacted. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
because she does take to curl because she's got that texture. But the heat does last up to 20 minutes inside the roller.
This is why this woman has sold 3.7 million hair tools on QVC, because you make sure they're good for our hair. They're different than you're going to find in the market. And you know, the best thing about hot rollers is you stick them in and you go finish your makeup. You can go, let the dog out. They do all the hard work for you.
You put them in and you don't have to be neat about it, and they do your hair for you. I mean, I literally, it was early this morning. I just put a couple of these long ones like this, and the same thing. I didn't even leave them in long, and then I got my style.
You know, are you looking for, are you kind of bored? I think sometimes we all get bored.
Oh,
with our
yeah.
hair. You know, we don't
Great way to
necessarily
change
want to
that.
cut it, so we want some styles. Go ahead and pick up those hot curlers, because they are not always available, I will warn you. Short and long, I have both short and long, so try, if you have one, maybe today's the day you get the other one. 5 easy pays at under $20, a 681777. Maria, thank you so much. Phil, thank you. Cheryl, thank you for coming in.
All right, thanks, Pat.
All right. And speaking of that hat, I know, Maria, you were interested in this. I am too.
Well, Pat